How to love your children equally. Hello parents. Today, let's talk about a topic that feels so close to our hearts, yet can be very challenging. How to treat all of our children fairly within the family. Have you ever asked yourself if you might unintentionally love one child more than another? Don't worry, together, we'll explore ways to nurture equal love so that every child feels treated fairly, helping us build a happy, harmonious home. First, let's go over the key points. To love your children equally, parents need to reflect on their emotions and actions, ensuring there's no unconscious favoritism. It's important to clearly explain your decisions to your children and consistently show equal love. In unexpected situations, it's okay to handle things first and explain afterward. The most important thing is to maintain fairness, avoid comparisons, and empathize with each child's feelings. Now, let's dive deeper into each aspect. Reflecting on yourself to love fairly. Parents, have you ever asked yourself, am I unintentionally treating my children differently? The first step toward fairness is to reflect on your own emotions and behaviors. Take a little time to think about how you interact with each child. Have you ever unintentionally praised one child more or paid more attention to another? This self-reflection not only helps you spot areas for improvement, but also motivates you to become a better parent. When you understand your own emotions, you'll know how to meet each child's unique needs. For example, one child might need you to listen more, while another might need more encouragement. Understanding the reasons behind your actions will help you respond more thoughtfully. Building a warm family environment where every child feels equally loved. Understanding that emotions are temporary. Would you agree that your relationship with your children sometimes feels like an emotional roller coaster? There are times you might feel closer to one child, but that doesn't mean it's permanent. Family relationships are always evolving, with moments of harmony and moments of tension. For example, if you're clashing with your teenager during puberty, while your younger child is behaving sweetly, it doesn't mean you love one more than the other. It's just a temporary phase. Instead of jumping to conclusions about your relationship with your children, focus on handling each specific situation. When you feel stressed, ask yourself, what's causing tension between me and my child? How can I show love in this moment? Most importantly, avoid judging or labeling your child when emotions are high. A simple hug or a sincere apology can ease the tension and remind your children that your love is always there. Avoiding comparisons so children can be proud of themselves. Parents, imagine being a child and hearing your parents say, "Why can't you be as tidy as your brother Bao?" How would you feel? Probably not very happy, right? Comparisons between children, whether in praise or criticism, can make them feel like they're not good enough. Even praising one child in front of another can make the other child wonder, am I loved too? Every child is special in their own way. Instead of comparing, focus on each child's strengths. For example, you could praise your older child for their hard work on homework and your younger child for thoughtfully helping set the table. But do this privately, during quiet moments, so each child feels the special attention you're giving them individually. When you avoid comparisons, your children will feel more confident and won't feel like they have to compete for your love. Resisting the urge to act immediately. Have you ever found yourself needing to prioritize one child, like caring for a younger one or a child with special needs? This is natural, but it can make other children feel left out. For example, if you always choose TV shows suitable for the younger sibling because the older one gets scared easily, the older child might feel neglected. As hard as it is, try to hold back from acting immediately when possible. If you must prioritize one child, take time to explain to the other. For instance, I have to help your little sibling because they're still young. But I really want to hear about your day. How are you feeling? Tell me about it. Listening and empathizing with your children's emotions helps them understand that you love them equally. even if circumstances sometimes force you to act differently. Keeping things fair to avoid misunderstandings. Finally, one simple yet powerful way to make your children feel equally loved is to keep things fair. For example, during holidays, make sure each child receives a similar number or value of gifts. If you buy a toy for the younger one, consider getting something the older child would enjoy too, like a book or a favorite item. Fairness isn't just about material things, it's about attention and emotional presence. If you often spend time playing with the younger child, find ways to create special moments with the older child too, like watching a movie together or chatting about their hobbies. When children see that you're trying to keep the balance, they're less likely to feel treated differently and will better understand that your love is the same for all of them. Dear parents, the journey of parenting is never easy. But as long as you stay aware of your feelings and your children's feelings, avoid comparisons, and always strive to be fair, you will build a loving family. Start today. Give each of your children a big, warm hug and tell them just how much you love them. Wishing you and your wonderful family endless happiness.